This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
More laughter. More fun.
Dude, again, just a plug.
More LAC. Only here on INCRadio Los Angeles.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone tuning in to another episode of INCRadio Los Angeles. And I'm very excited for today's episode because as the weather gets colder, we know that the year is kind of coming to a close. So for today's episode, we are going to talk about all of our milestones and everything that we've accomplished this year and maybe some of our favorite broadcasts. Maybe we'll mention a few, who knows? Just keep tuning in and keep watching the show. And I am not alone today, thankfully. I have another one of our co-hosts here with us today. Kuya Paul is here too. Yay!
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Brother Paul Warren Menyes. I am from the local congregation of Oxford, but I don't know if it looks familiar. This morning, I'm actually broadcasting live from the local congregation of, you guessed it right, I'm in Eagle Rock. Seems like we're always in Eagle Rock, huh, Bree?
Yeah, and now I just realized that I forgot to introduce myself.
Oh yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's been a while since I've done a lot of these. So if I forgot to introduce myself, which I did, my name is Sister Bree Andrade from the local congregation of Santa Clarita, and I am in Santa Clarita right now. Unlike Quilo. So
There you go. Hashtag.
Essie.
Oh, hashtag OXN. Yeah. And like what Bree said earlier, we are very, very excited. It is the second Saturday, second to the last Saturday of the year. And, 2024 has been full of like memories, like what Bree said, milestones, and all of the things that happened here in the Los Angeles Satellite Studio at the Bree.
Yeah, I think we've accomplished a lot this year, especially if we compare it to a lot of our episodes last year. I don't know what was in the air this year, but something was very different with INCRadio Los Angeles this year, and we got so many accomplishments that we get to see, and we see it every single week too. So thank you so much to everyone who continues to tune in because it's been a ride. It's been nice. Yeah.
It's been, no. I have to agree with you. There is something. You like what you said. There is something in the air. Something with the food. Something with everyone. Especially this year, we have been doing so good. And like there's a lot of unforgettable broadcasts and a lot of unforgettable topics. That's why I'm a numbers guy. Even though I'm not so smart, I like doing numbers. I like crunching the numbers, especially towards the end of the year. So I actually like asked our host and producer for them to let me know what is their most favorite broadcast of the year. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about our new segments, all of our guests that actually appeared on INC Radio Los Angeles all throughout 2024. But before we move on, Kuya Tech, if you could do me a favor and please show us the question of the day. Sister Bree doesn't know about this. The question of the day. Kuya Tech, pakita natin sa kanila. I have a question not just for Sister Bree, supposedly Brother Stefan was supposed to be here, but to everyone who's watching right now. The question of the day, it should say, which host, there you go, did the most live on-cam broadcast in 2024? Meaning, like what we're doing right now, we might be online, but we're hosting live. And for how many times? See, I really like doing the numbers because I had to rewatch all of our broadcasts from January. You're laughing all the way to last week. So let us know. Is it Stephen? Is it Jalen? Is it Ate Jo or Joanna? Is it Bree? Or is it me? And the harder question is, how many times did we actually appear for the broadcast? All right.
I don't even know the answer. I can't even think.
Okay, thank you so much, Kuya Tek. What's up next, Brie?
We're going to talk a little more about, we've mentioned our milestones and all that we have accomplished this year, but what did we actually accomplish? I think a lot of it comes like on our end. We know what we accomplished, but maybe our viewers don't. Maybe you don't know what we were able to do with the help of all of you in this past year, of what we were able to accomplish with our milestones. We have a presentation, Kuya Tech, about our milestones for this past year alone, which is really cool. With our first one, the most live viewers. Oh, that one's really cool. 242 live, 247. I can read live views on a special time slot.
Yeah, it's not a regular time slot, right? Like when
Mhm.
we did what was this one? This was the 5 year
This, yes,
anniversary.
yeah, we hosted that one together
I
too.
know.
Woo!
I just rewatched it. What's the next one, Kuya Tek? Oh, susunod this next slide po. Next, we have the first broadcast of 2024 with more than 100 live views. You know, like satellite studios, sometimes they have like a little bit harder time getting their views to triple digits. But like I think this specific one started it all up for us. At this one, we had like 112 live views. Next spot.
Ooh, this is the first time we moved our time slot from the not from 3:30 to our 9 a.m. morning broadcasts. I
Oh yeah, I remember you did not like the morning
Yeah, I
broadcast.
didn't like it at first,
At
but
first,
now I
at
like
first.
it.
Oh yeah, I
That was
love it.
good.
May 4th, 2024. Okay, next slide po kuya. What's our next milestone? For this one, it's like a couple weeks after that first slide, the May 4th slide. May 25th, we had the local landmarks. It is the first broadcast of 2024 with more than 1,000 live chat messages, 1,423 to be exact. See, I count those.
Yeah, you like count every single one? Yeah, okay.
What's next? Ano,
Ooh.
yan.
This one was our first broadcast with our newer segment that we introduced this year, which is our INC Kids Weather Report, which I also really liked. We have a lot of good stuff this year.
Oh yeah, I kept on saying this in during our broadcast, especially when we start doing the weather report. We can't take credit for that. It is our district minister Kajun who actually thought of it, and you know, like everybody loved the idea. That's when actually like all of our views like skyrocketed.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah, right.
true. At first, I was like, "Oh, okay," because I mean, I love the kids, but sometimes you don't know if they get camera shy or something. But every single one of them do really great every week, so it's been a really great segment. So thank you so much, Book June, for
I know.
that
Thank you,
idea.
po. Yeah, they're the future INC Radio hosts and producers.
So,
What's next, Kuya? Next sa slides natin ay, eto na. The most live views on our regular time slot, which is at 9 in the morning. We had 130 live views. This was the broadcast with Sister Sarah last June 8th, 2024. Wow, that was like, what, 6 months ago?
was it?
Yeah,
It's
right?
December.
There
Let's do math now. I'm gonna do math like you, Kuya Paul.
you go. What's next, Kuya?
Ooh, our broadcast with the most current views. Wow, that looks that looks like a good number, guys.
It is,
We should do
yeah.
that for all of our broadcasts. 713 views on our district multimedia 5th anniversary special broadcast. I like
And counting, yes, and counting, because this was the very first I would say live in-person broadcast with guests, right? Like
that.
with literally like guests we actually had to set up right here, like next door. We had like the multi-district multimedia officers, and at current views I was watching the other day, 730, it was 712, and then I rewatched it, so it's 713.
Oh, so yeah, good
Okay.
job. There's the math.
I think last slide na kuya, ano yung huli? Okay, so this one, I lost you. Alrighty. Oh, I know someone's. This is someone's favorite broadcast too. But this was like the broadcast with the most live chat that we had. We had like 6,608 live chat messages, and I was like counting one by one. I'm like, But I love it. I love it. I love the support. Like there was like our third anniversary. This is like a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's like it's scarier when you're trying to watch the live chat and then you're trying to read everyone's messages and then you find out at the end of the day that there was 6,000 of them. There's no way we can read all of them in one broadcast unless we just read live chats the whole time. But thank you so much, brethren, for all of your live chats and everyone that continues to participate in our live chat right now too. So make sure that if you want to answer that question of the day too, who had the most on cam
Live on cam
live
appearance.
on cam appearance?
Yeah.
It's a hard question
I
for
know.
this year.
So like when you talked about we were talking about the CWS or the INC kids weather reporting. One more bright idea that actually all the satellite studios are doing is like what the hashtag challenge.
Mm.
We've seen like the support of many local congregations, not just in our district. Like I was watching like the other broadcast, like their chests like keep blowing up too with all of the hash. I mean, I don't know if anybody can beat LAC though, but
Okay.
we apparently we're fast typers and um you gotta admit, like shortening like the local congregations hashtag
Oh
into
yeah,
like their acronyms that actually made
for sure.
life easier to our brother, right?
Yeah, it did because it's hard to spell out Monterey Park or Santa Monica or all the longer local names. So
What's
it's
what's
been
the
very nice.
longest name? what's the
The
what's the
longest,
longest local name
I
here
think
in
it's
our
Monterey
district?
Park. Oh wait,
I
maybe
think
it's North
it's
Hollywood.
San Fernando.
Oh, that one's long. Sorry, folks, San Fernando Valley.
Shout out to Andrew. Hashtag SFV. All right. Well, moving on from that, like when we were talking about the INC kids weather report, um, Kuya Tech, let's show the slides because like, we wanna mention the names of those who actually were brave enough to actually do the weather reporting with us each and every week of our broadcast. So Kuya Tech, if you could load up the INC kids slide, because I have a question for Sister Brie on this one. Do
Ooh.
you know how many kids actually did the weather report all throughout the year? Obviously, you're not counting the ones who did it more than once. You just count those ones. But how many kids did total?
I want to say like, because sometimes we have two each week, and then
Yes.
sometimes we only have one. I want to say
Uh-huh.
at least 20 or 30. At least. I feel like I'm wrong.
That's like a big gap. I think that's like for sure 20 and 30.
Okay,
But
25.
close.
Oh, really?
Quebec was the answer. We had like 23 kids doing the weather report like for this year. Quebec, yeah,
Oh,
23
I'm
kids
so
did.
close.
It was close, and it was so much fun. Talking to the parents, that's actually an experience because like not. Oh, I'm not surprised, but I'm just so happy how receptive the parents are. They really want their kids to do it more than the kids most of the time, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then it's also really fun because then the kids get the support from the locals who then are in the live chat. And most of the time when we have our CWS or our INC kids, weather reports, it's those locals that they come from that are the most active in the live chat because the kids are so cute.
No, like, and then I send them the link for the YouTube link. Either it's live or like if it's done with the broadcast, the parents would say, "Oh, I sent the link to their family in the Philippines,
Mm.
some like from some other local congregation, some other districts, some other countries." So yeah, we get a lot of support for our kids, right? And it's actually like heartwarming. Okay, let's read their names though. Like I don't want any parents to be upset at us. I'll go ahead and read this first line at the
Oh,
brief.
we have so many. We have Sister Victoria Sanchez, Sister Sarah Cusho, Brother Lucas Luminario, Brother Lance Rogacion, that's a typo, Kuya Paul, Sister Michaela Ileto, Sister Madison Morales, Brother Zach Kitalig, and Brother Francis Valenzuela. I know there's more. Who
Okay, next slide. Naku po, magagalit po sa akin. Next slide, Kuya Tek. Pasensya na po. Babaguhin po natin yan. We have Sister Bella from here in Eagle Rock from Brother AZ. And then, balik po tayo, Kuya Tek. Sorry. Second page. Balik tayo isa. Yeah, Sister Bella, Brother AZ, who's transferred now to Bay Area, if I'm not mistaken. Sister
Crocodile.
Vale. Oh yes, yeah. Brother Mason, Brother Raphael from Oxnard, Brother Nate, Sister Vivian, and ako hindi ko na nabasa yung huli. What's the last one, Brie?
Brother Albie.
Brother Albie. Look at that. Okay, next page.
Who else did we have this year? Wow, this is a lot.
Yep.
We have Sister Pia Morales, who joined her sister. That one was really fun. Brother Tate Castro, Brother Jace Martinez, Sister Casey Morales as well. We have a lot of Morales. They're not all related, but anyway. Brother James Gunla, Sister Cameron Agagas, and Brother Logan Tiosico.
Again, we would like to thank all the parents for allowing us to have their kids appear on INC Radio weather reporting. And next week, I actually reach out to the parents for our special broadcast next week. We're gonna give them a special recognition for those who actually participated in our weather reporting. Right, at the brief next week.
Yes, I'm very excited for next week because we're recapping right now, and then we get to celebrate a little more next week too, especially as
Yeah.
we are ending out our year. So I'm very excited.
Babawi po ako next week for Brother Lance. I'm so sorry. I really like apologize from the bottom of my. I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. Anyway, like our broadcast won't be complete with us, especially the live ones most of the time without our live guest, diba? Or even like the guest that joins us online. I'll get a question for you. Who was the very first guest of INC Radio Los Angeles 2024? The very first one. The very first one.
Like,
You should know because
oh.
you were included like in hosting this episode.
Oh, was I?
Yes.
Oh no.
So I already
See?
know what you're thinking, but no, that's not it.
See, the problem is I'm the one who also wrote out the list of who guested this year, and I can't even remember.
Well, you did miss out one.
I did.
Kuya Tek, sino yun? Who was our very first guest? Kuya
Kuya Beth?
Mali.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Me, you, and Stefan were like sitting next to each other, and we
Oh
were
yeah.
broadcasting. Yep, we were
Oh yeah.
broadcasting at our assistant district minister's office, and then Quim Bandy just like popped up in the screen.
Yeah, and he just told us how he loved us.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
And knowing me, I actually had to type down all the names of our guests all throughout 2024. But we're not going to read them anymore. Petek, if you could just like slowly show them the each page para naman makita po nila, baka yung pangalan nila makita nila. Uy, Philippines! Ganun. Go ahead, Petek. Makita natin yan. How many total guests do we have, by the way?
I want to say a good 42.
No, actually, we had more than that.
Whoa!
We had way more than that.
Yeah, because we have like a few that it's like a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 5 or 6.
I had to reconfirm, but I actually counted like 2 times already. We had like more than twice of that.
Really?
Yeah. Go ahead, Kuya. Pakita mo kay Sister Brie kung ano yung pinagsasasabi ko dito. Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, padaanan lang po natin. Huwag na po nating basahin kasi napakarami po. Again, we thank you so very much for all of those who actually available to guest for us. Sige, Kuya Tag, let's show the names yan. Padaanin lang natin. Siyempre, number 1 si Kuya Manly. Sige po. Yan. Up to the last page, Kuya Tech. Sige. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah. Like we didn't even know that we were actually had a lot of those and I even counted those who actually like greeted, like who logged in and then just greeted, especially with our special broadcast. As you can see, the very last name on the very last slide would be who do you think it is? The very last one.
Oh, Kajun.
It's Kajun. Yeah. Thank you po. Thank you, Kuya Tek. All right, let's take a quick break from any of those slides right now by having Ate Bree or Sister Bree read some comments from our YouTube.
Yay! Thank you so much, Bo, to everyone who's participating in our live chat. Make sure that you continue to and put your hashtag, whatever local. Maybe you want to put hashtag SC. That's cool. Starting off, we have Kuya Paul, who greeted everyone. Good morning. Welcome to INCRadio Los Angeles. And again, show your love by typing your comments and shoutouts with your hashtag local congregations. And he put hashtag OXF. And then my mom, hello po, good morning to everyone. Put hashtag SC Ka Andrew, who's always in our chat and always at our live broadcasts, unlike today. But he said, good morning, put hashtag SFV. And then Sister Wanda Maincomb from Eagle Rock, she says, good morning, brethren. She says, hola. That one was cute. My dad is also in the chat. He says, good morning, hashtag LAC. Oh, okay. I was going to say he should put hashtag SC. I see it now. Anyway. And then we have at AJ Capistrano. Good morning, po. LAC, hashtag OXF. and she loved watching IC Radio this year. Best way to spend her Saturday mornings. And for the question of the day, her guest right now is Kuya Stefan or myself. So I don't even know at the I really don't know. Up next we have Sister Valerie Gonzalez, who is from Burbank. Hashtag BUR. I'm just gonna say hashtag Burr. And we have so many, and they're so active today. We have Sister Adrian Feliciano. Good morning. Hashtag LA. And I love all the banter in the live chats too. I think that's my favorite part about the live chat is that they're just having their own separate side conversation about our broadcast when we get, and then we read it and we're like, oh, I can't read this because you're just talking to someone else. But yeah, we have a lot of those right now. Ooh, wow. And then we have Brother Romeo Reggio. Good morning, for hashtag Oxnard LAC. And our LAC District Multimedia, happy viewing. Love all the throwbacks to previous episodes. And now they're going to go back and rewatch everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We have a whole playlist of all our broadcasts for 2024, and well, thank you so much for those who actually made a comment or like I put their shout outs on their YouTube live chat. Go ahead, like flood it. For all I care, I'm gonna count it regardless. So go ahead, mag-comment na po kayo, mag-chat na po kayo. And I miss the crew doing it in person. Like right now, it does it feel weird that now we're actually online, but we started the year doing this for a good like
I know.
half a
Like the good
year.
half of the year we were online, we weren't doing our live broadcast. And now I had to set up my room a certain way just to make sure that because it's not set up for this anymore. Like I don't do this anymore. It's
No,
weird.
this is true though. Like I think I got used to like waking up a little bit extra early because I have to drive somewhere most of the time here in Eagle Rock or if not in LA. Last week we were in Pasadena. Oh, shout out by the way for those who were in Pasadena last weekend. I mean I didn't make it towards. I made it towards the end. They were already taking pictures when I got there. Anyway, like what we mentioned at the beginning, it is really difficult to actually figure out which one is like the most favorite or the most memorable broadcast for each of our hosts and producers. So I had them think of like just their top five, and then from top five, I had them like narrow it down to which one is going to be their best or their most favorite or most memorable. Like go ahead, go ahead. If you can show our top five slides. Ito, for Stefan, we have um we have the livelihood achievement and careers. We have the uh we have the third anniversary, the multimedia anniversary. But his most favorite is what's his most favorite? His most favorite broadcast is actually the one with the career and focus with brother Gomer here from Eagle Rock, optometrist. Wow, we'll find out later why. What's next, Kuya Tech?
Ooh, we have at the Jalen's honorable mentions. She talked about the harmony emotion, which I also agree. That one was very good too. We have the fifth anniversary special broadcast. Oh, Kuya Ed's livelihood, achievement, and careers. That one was a good one. And then making our mark in Monterey Park because it rhymes. I'm gonna. It was good. It's good. It's good time.
But I'm not a rapper. What's next? Well, I think it's Ate Jo, right? Oh, this is her favorite favorite broadcast is the Livelihood Achievements Career with our very own sister Jenny Regia from Oxnard. We'll find out later why.
Ooh.
Next, Kuya.
Oh, we have at the Joe's favorites. When we did the INC original music covers, we broadcasted a different brethren who sang different INC original music, so that was really cool too. We have Happy, his livelihood achievements and careers, and then we of course have the third anniversary broadcast that we just did a few weeks ago. And she also mentioned the I can't read.
Decade of Crossing Borders.
Yes, you know that one because you made
Yeah,
the title too.
no,
That one was
'cause
also very cool. I like that one.
yeah, we had like the original producers, especially Kuya Manley and Atides, for that broadcast.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go with you. Oh wait, this is her favorite surprise, surprise.
Wow. The Pasadena Congregation Connections,
Uh-oh.
who knew?
I know. You know, just because she's from Pasadena. I know. Okay, we'll find out why later on. What about you, Bree? What is your top honorable mentions?
I don't even remember. Oh, here it is. We have our graduates broadcast. That one's always like a special one in my heart every year. We have the, of course, Harmony Emotion, like Ate Jaylee mentioned. The one with our original INC radio hosts and producers, A Decade of Crossing Borders and Building Connections. I knew that one. And then, of course, my own locals, Congregation Connections, is up there as well.
Okay, and what about my honorable mentions? Like, I think I like out of all five of us, I had like the hardest time in picking which one would be like my top five, honestly. But I had to do it. If everyone had to do it, I have to do it. So these are my honorable mentions, Kuya Tech. Um, oh, that's Breeze. Oh
That's my favorite.
yeah.
But let's look at Kuya Paul's. We can talk about that a little bit later. But let's look at
Okay.
Kuya Paul's honorable mentions. I want to know yours. Oh,
My honorable mentions are like the district multimedia one, the third anniversary of INCRadio Los Angeles, the one with the TSV, the live streaming
mm,
beyond the scene, and then like of course I have to play favorites a little bit. It's the local landmarks when we featured the Ventura County, actually the whole Ventura County, the only local congregation that is not in LA County is Oxnard. That's why. But my most favorite or my most memorable one is when we celebrated Brother Eduardo's dynamic leadership of his anniversary, 15 years of inspiration, motivation, and dedication. I'll tell you later. Right now, actually, Kuya Tech, I'm so sorry. I know, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to show Brother Stefan's favorite scene or favorite part of his favorite broadcast. That's a lot of favorite.
we're gonna say favorite a lot in this episode. I'm so sorry, folks. We're gonna say favorite a lot.
Sige, Kuya, if you can show Brother Stefan's video, I'm sorry, Brother Stefan's video, because he chose for his most memorable and most favorite broadcast is the one with Brother Gomer, career and focus optometrist. Let's find out which one is like his favorite part of the actual broadcast. I think it's the interview part. Go ahead, Kuya Tech. Stefan's favorite.
We have our brother Gomer from the local of Eagle Rock. How are you, brother Gomer?
Oh, very good. Okay, thanks for having me, Brother Stefan.
Yeah.
And aloha to LAC.
What are some advice that you can give to the brethren in regards to your health as well?
Oh, okay. If you're going to have, okay, especially a lot of brethren here in Americana, okay, there's a lot of diseases, okay? We have hypertension, we have diabetes, you got so many things. You have glaucoma, okay, you have cataracts, okay? So if you guys going to be, brethren, if you guys going to be going to a physical, include your eyes.
Yes.
Because we can actually see so many diseases in there that it actually preventable, okay? Those lechon is really good.
Right, exactly.
Okay? Those lechon is pretty good, but the only thing is, okay, and then all of a sudden you're taking medication for this, medication for that, and all of a sudden you come to us and said, I couldn't see, okay? And then we'll find out we have some people that actually just normal people,
right?
Okay, very healthy, but when we actually look inside the eyes, there's blood inside the eyes.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Because they've been diabetic for so many years that they don't even know.
Wow.
The doctors doesn't actually know that they have diabetes. And we can find out, okay? You're going to be probably having a stroke.
Yeah.
Okay, because we can actually see if stroke's coming.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
for sure.
Yeah, because there is some cholesterol plaque inside the eye that probably your IM or internal medicine doesn't know.
Wow.
Okay, so there's a lot of things that we can actually find.
Yeah.
All right, so that was actually Stefan's most favorite scene or like part of the broadcast. It's like when we was trying to find out that even like during your eye exam, you can actually find out if you're actually healthy or like sick or about to get sick. That's actually kind of scary to know, but at the same time, it's good to know that you can actually find out that way. Right, Bree?
Yeah, I know. He kept listing all like these scary words, and I was like, ah. I was like, oh yeah.
This
Definitely.
is true. This is true. Okay, let's move on and let's see what Ate Jalen had to say about her favorite broadcast. Go ahead, Kuya Tech. Please play Ate Jalen's favorite broadcast video.
Hi everyone, I am here to talk about one of my favorite broadcasts of this year, which would be the Livelihood, Achievements, and Careers, the Valedictorian Edition. This broadcast was done on July 20th, 2024, and this broadcast was memorable to me because I had met Sister Jenny during our IN Cinema project in 2023, and my favorite part was just getting to know more about Sister Jenny and her experience as a valedictorian of her class.
Hello everyone, my name is Sister Jennifer Reggio. I'm from the locale of Oxnard, and I graduated from Pacifica High School. My offices in the church are a choir member, and I'm also a CWS overseer as well.
So it was a broadcast that was done with Sister Jenny Reggio and Kuya Paul, both from the local congregation of Oxford. So shout out to them. We thought about this series and how we could further shine a light on all of the wonderful brethren here in Los Angeles County, California, and we wanted to share the talents and achievements as well. So many of us have been through high school, and of course, in high school, they typically have a valedictorian and salutatorian, and so we all have some kind of experience in that realm. And so to be able to give and share that experience of actually being a valedictorian is something that I thought was very nice to have. I myself was not one, but I'm very proud of those who are, because it does take a lot of hard work to get there. So I had definitely cried during this broadcast, especially during her valedictorian speech. What ended up happening was Sister Jenny had thanked her parents in Tagalog for their support, and I could actually not stop myself from crying. I definitely resonated with that because I am also so fortunate to have the love and support from my parents, especially from a young age. You know, like, we were taught the importance of respecting our parents and how that is such a blessing that we get to have them around. And so they are also a good part of why we are who we are today. So I truly resonated with that part of having and giving thanks for our parents. I also learned that there are so many other awards that can be given at a high school graduation. In addition to being a valedictorian, Sister Jenny actually played in the orchestra, I would like to say. So that was also very pleasant. Mainly the importance of hard work and putting your faith in our Almighty God was a major Christian value that Sister Jenny gave to us in her video. And so I would like to shout out Sister Jenny Reggio from the local congregation of Oxnard. Congratulations once again on your achievements, and in addition to that, being the valedictorian of your class. Also to shout out those who did graduate this year. So shout out to those in the class of 2024. And most especially, thank you to all of our viewers and listeners who continue to tune in every Saturday to support INCRadio Los Angeles. And we hope to see you in the new year. We love you very much. Thank you so much for all of your love and support to us. We hope that in the new year we may continue to have broadcasts like this that are truly memorable for not just myself, but for everyone else. And if you haven't seen Sister Jenny's broadcast about the interview that she did for being valedictorian, please feel free to do so. It is on YouTube, so when you get a chance to do so, please go and see that video, because it is one of the most memorable ones for me. Alright, thank you so much, everyone. Happy New Year!
Hello, and my serious congratulations to all of you here today. Thank you to my parents who worked hard to provide me with a bright future and taught me to trust in God in whatever I do. Ma, Pa, maraming salamat sa lahat. At sa inyo ko iniaalay ang tagumpay na ito. And thank you all those who have shaped and influenced me to be the person standing here today. Graduates, when we were young, we were asked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? We have been shaped by what we have accomplished and by our mistakes and shortcomings. So graduates, turn the what do you want to be when you grow up into a who do you want to be when you grow up. This question reflects on our core values, reminding that who you are is not decided by others, but by the decisions you make along the way. Be confident in who you are, and that's when you'll be the most successful. Congratulations, graduates of class of 2024.
Wow. I definitely need to go rewatch that and all of the episodes of INCRadio Los Angeles because I feel like sometimes I miss a few and then I don't rewatch it. So now I'm gonna go rewatch it. It's gonna be like a little marathon, and I'm going to include, of course, yeah, a little marathon before we end the year, of course. But of course, we're gonna include as well at the Joe's favorite broadcast of the year. So I'm also gonna watch that part of the marathon. So Kuya Tech, if we can go see what at the Joe's favorite broadcast was for this year. I already know which one, but we get to see why.
Hello everyone, I am Sister Joanna Minangka from the local congregation of Pasadena. Of course, our list won't be complete if we don't include our ongoing series, Congregation Connections. And I may be a little biased, but really, my favorite broadcast, especially for this series, is my own local congregation, Pasadena, or hashtag PAS. It was just aired last week, December 14, 2024, with 514 views, and it's not including the live views as of now. So, why was this my favorite broadcast? First, it's because I am with my local congregation, Pasadena, and the brethren whom I see every worship service. Second, because I consider them my second family here in the United States. And third, my whole family was complete in the live broadcast. And I also invited my close friend. Hi Gretchen! So the live broadcast was held at our rented hall in Pasadena. Together with me was Brother Amador Atienza, Brother Clarence Mejia, Brother Ananias Jimenez, Brother Ted Pascual, Sister Jackie Atienza, Sister Ollie Mejia, Sister Melissa De La Torre, Sister Eileen Simbulan, Sister Kylie Valentin, Sister Bianca Mejia, Sister Valerie Faith Morales, Sister Leticia Hope Morales, the Martinez, and the Valenzuela family. Also, we have our interview from Brother Manny Valenzuela from the local congregation of Glendora. We also have our crew behind the scenes, Brother Stefan Andrade, Brother Jason Pagilao, Brother Bong Valentin, Brother Edelvan Falcon, Sister Adrian Feliciano, Brother Paul Gerald Anca, Brother AJ Atienza, Brother Ross Lahayan, Brother Troy Valentin, Brother Joshua Alcid, and all the brethren from the local congregation of Pasadena. And I would like to mention the presence of our resident minister, Brother Juniper Lahayan, and our multimedia advisor, Brother Andrew Makadangdang. And maybe you're wondering why we came up with this series, Congregation Connections. So this was actually the idea of our Subsea CEO, CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo V. Manalo, to reach out each local congregation in our district to be more involved and be part of INCRadio. So because of this, the local congregation have to come up with unique ideas on how to present not only their local congregation and the members, but as well as the places to go if ever you're visiting the area.
Happy viewing, everyone!
Today, Pasadena is experiencing a mild winter day with mostly clear skies. Temperatures are expected to reach a high 65 degrees with lows dipping down to around 46 degrees. It's a pleasant day to be outside, so if you have any outdoor plans, it's a great time to enjoy the sunshine. The morning will start off cool with temperatures in the mid-50s, but the sunshine will warm things up as the day goes on. There's little to no chance of rain, so you can leave the umbrella at home, except clear skies throughout the day with a little breeze from the west-southwest, making it feel a bit cooler in the late afternoon and evening.
Remember to stay hydrated, wear sunscreen if you're out during the day, and enjoy the beautiful winter weather here in Pasadena.
Reporting live for INCRadio Los Angeles Satellite Studio from the local congregation of Pasadena, we are Sister Valerie Faith Morales and
Sister
Leticia Hope Wow, this is
This part of the broadcast was one of the highlights. Sister Elena was so cute. And also the two Morales sisters who did a very good job on the weather report. I learned that there are a lot of history and great places to visit here in Pasadena. So some of them were mentioned like the Rose Bowl Stadium, the Rose Parade, which I never saw it pa, the Huntington Library that I just went once, and many more. So you better just watch it to know what I'm talking about. And in that broadcast, I can see and feel the love and support from our brethren. Even when there are hardships and trials along the way, we can see how far we've come. It was all because of our faith in our Almighty God and His guidance that we are here today. And that would be my favorite podcast for this year. Thank you, everyone.
From the local congregation of Pasadena District of Los Angeles County, California, we would like to greet our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and our beloved CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. Thank you for your dynamic leadership and extraordinary vision for allowing us to hold activities like this. And to all the brethren all over the world, on behalf of Iglesianicristo Radio Los Angeles, we would like to greet you. Happy viewing, everyone!
All right, there you go. Oh, good news, Bree. You don't need to rewatch the broadcast anymore. Pretty much, I think you just gave us a full recap of the broadcast last week. Okay. So you naman. What was your favorite broadcast again, Sister Bree?
Mine was the one we did the week before that one, which
Oh,
was,
which is the anniversary.
yes, our third year anniversary for INCRadio Los Angeles, which was really nice because I think it really did accumulate everything that we've done so far as a satellite studio. I can't say much because I joined in a little bit later, but it's been a journey for INCRadio Los Angeles, and I think it was just a nice to see what work we can put out as a satellite studio and what we can do, especially since it was like a live one. We had our live audience. I think that was my favorite part. It was just knowing how many brethren really support us because we see the numbers, but then when we see it live, it's very different. It's
It
very
is
different.
different.
So if you ever want to join our live audience in the future, especially for your local congregations, please do so, but because I love feeding off of the energy. It's it's
It
very
is.
different
It
because
is.
right
It
now
is.
it's kind of like I'm talking to my computer. But when we have our live broadcast, it's very nice. But we get to see all the hard work that we put in, and not only that, but in our broadcasts, that specific radio INC radio anniversary broadcast, we also got to experience the thanks of our district for the work that we do too. So it was a really nice broadcast because everything just kind of came together in that one. It's just like, oh, this. It did feel like a true anniversary, especially since we were joined by our district minister who always joins, especially today. He also congratulated us today and continues to tell us to keep it up, keep up the good work. So I think we're doing a pretty okay job. And not from me, we can hear it from him himself too in our last broadcast for our INC Radio Los Angeles anniversary. So, Createch, if we could play that little clip from my favorite, Bree's favorite.
It's very rewarding to see that the topics that we get to discuss it resonates with the brethren for a lot of the time, especially in our newer one. In our latest ones we featured our brethren who have different careers. We now are featuring the different locals, so it's nice to see everything just come to life when it comes to our broadcasts. It's very heartwarming to see all the locals, to see all these brethren that we may not know, and we get to learn more about everyone in our district. So I find that very rewarding.
Before we continue on, we do have a special message coming from our beloved district minister. Please welcome po Kajun, Brother Artemio T. Pilon Jr.
First of all, we want to congratulate our crew and host, including those behind the scene, for the 3 years of very successful programs. May you continue to inspire everyone around the world, all the brethren around the world, and may you continue your dedication because you are a great help, not only to our district, but in all the district around the world. Because everyone supports LAC, INCRadio. Again, congratulations, and those who are watching, thank you so much for watching INCRadio LAC. Remember that the most successful INCRadio is LAC.
Well, thank you so much, Bro Kajun.
That's all for me.
Okay po. We do wanna share the obviously the congratulations to you too because without your support po, because we feel through you, we feel the love of the church administration with you supporting us, with you guiding us each and every week. We are always inspired to bring a fun, lighthearted, and sometimes maybe inspiring broadcast not only to LAC but to sabi nyo nga po sa mga kapatid po natin sa buong mundo.
Yeah. So the very reason why the church administration continue to encourage each one of us to support our INC radio, all the programs, not only LAC, is not only to for the brethren to be even more active, but also we get many things from the programs like this, like the segments of INC Radio LAC. There are lots of programs that we conduct that are so inspiring and helpful to all the brethren. So again, congratulations, even those behind the scenes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Again, brethren, our district minister po, Kajun, Brother Artemio T. Pilon Jr. Thank you po. Thank you po. I feel so loved, really.
Hey, well, like what I said, I feel so loved because it's different, like when people or like brethren tells you you've been doing a good job, um, coming from our leaders, coming from our district minister. I don't think that's we can compare that to anything else. Like what I said on that day when I told Kajun, the glory is not for us, it's for God. And through him, we can feel the love of the church administration, of their support, and everything that we do. Speaking of, my favorite broadcast is when we were celebrating Ka Eduardo's 15th year of dynamic leadership. Kuya Tek, baka maiyak lang ako. Pakita mo na please. False favorite.
Hello po, I'm Sister Kylie Valentine. I'm from the locale of Pasadena, hashtag PAS, and I'm a Binhi president and TBI president for my locale.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Brother AJ Wynn from the local congregation of Woodland Hills, hashtag WH. I am the Assistant District Secretary here in LAC.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Brother Mark from the local congregation of Eagle Rock, hashtag ER. My office is a CWS chairperson.
Good morning. My name is Brother Ivan Capistrano from the local congregation of Oxnard, hashtag OXN. I am a choir member and the booklet president in the local.
Good morning, everyone. I am Brother Jethro from the local congregation of Monterey Park, and I am the choir leader. Hashtag MP.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. And I am Brother Stephen Andrade coming from the local of Santa Clarita, and I am a choir member as well as the local Cadillo president. Hashtag SC.
One can say that they are an effective leader if they have the qualities and characteristics that were mentioned by our guests this morning, right? Like what Brother Jethro mentioned. Communication is extremely important for a leader to relay instructions, admonitions, guidance that shows efficacy. Also what our sister Kylie mentioned, right? Not just doing the bare minimum, but going above and beyond for the sake of those under your care. that also proves that one is effective. Even what Brother Ivan mentioned, right? Not just telling those under your care what to do, but having that action or leading by example. And I think we can all say, without a shadow of doubt, that our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, demonstrates all of these characteristics, right? In these past 15 years, the Church of Christ, under his leadership, has reached new heights, right? With the amount of ministers who are being ordained, the number of church buildings and houses of worship that are being built all around the world, even the different countries and territories that the church continues to reach. This is all a proof of our executive minister's effectiveness as leader of the Iglesianicristo. The advice that I would give to any aspiring leaders out there is to, first and foremost, put your complete faith and trust in the Lord God, because we will not be effective without the help and mercy of our Father in heaven. Especially for those who take up new offices in the church, be sure that you include in your personal prayers your success or your effectiveness as a leader in that particular office. And then, of course, take examples from our Lord Jesus Christ. He was humble and obedient, always to the will of the Father, and so he was effective in everything that he did. Take examples from our executive minister and how he leads the church by example. And even the good leaders in your own local congregation, right? Take examples from those whom you see. Take the good traits that they demonstrate. Add that to your own personal life. And that's how you will be effective, especially in your duties for the church.
All right. We can never say any better than that, right, at the break.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever say anything better than Ka AJ. Thank you so much for Ka AJ. You're so
No,
cool.
no, that was a great advice. Especially now that the year is about to end. Time to when we're thinking about everything that has happened for 2024, everything that we've accomplished, everything like all the trials that we went through and then overcame it. There's nothing more than that great feeling of looking back, being thankful to our Almighty God, especially. Any more shout out at the Bree before we close?
Yes, the chat is still active as we continue our live broadcast. We have Ka Jerson, who was in our chat just a while ago. He's happy viewing, everyone. Hashtag Burr or hashtag Burbank. And then we have a lot from the local congregation of San Fernando Valley or hashtag SFV. We have Ka Efren Felipe, who's here. And then we have many others. Marlon Tigno, happy viewing, everyone. Hashtag SFV. And of course, we have a lot from Santa Clarita. I don't know. We have Rose, hashtag SC. Got Filda, she says, I love hashtag SC. Woo! And then we also have got Alan, who's also in the chat, hashtag SC. So we have a lot of Santa Clarita, San Fernando, and then Oxnard because the Cappies are watching.
Perfect. All righty. Oh, yes. Kuya Tek, before we close our show, like we had our question at the beginning earlier. Sige po, Kuya Tek, let's see what we have. What was the question again? Which host had the most on live on cam appearance of 2024 and how many times?
I'm excited.
Kuya Tek, pinapasabik mo kami.
Well, you know the answer. I don't know the answer. I don't know.
Kuya Tek, patingin na. Final numbers po. Final numbers. Eto na eh. Parang ayaw pa tayo patapos ni Kuya Tek. Anyway, while Kuya Tek is doing that, we would like to invite everyone for our next week's broadcast. We will be doing a year-end celebration at the local congregation of Los Angeles, and our topic or our title is New Beginnings, a year-end celebration. It's going to be like a really great broadcast. We are doing once again live in-person broadcast. Already na. Go ahead, Kuya Tek. Sige po, pakita natin yung slide. We would like to show everyone. Oh, so it is Brother Stephen. He had like 26 live on-cam broadcasts for 2024. Congratulations, Brother Stephen. Wow. Would have been 27 if you were here with us.
Okay.
anyway, like what I was saying, we're inviting everyone at the local congregation of Los Angeles. If not, you could just support us and like once again comment on YouTube for our final broadcast of the year 2024 next weekend, and we have a lot of surprises for you. We're gonna give recognition to the local congregation who did the most hashtags for all throughout the year, and our highlight of our broadcast would be giving recognition to the INC Kids weather reporters, diba, Tibri? All right, so okay na, paalam ka na, Tibri, go ahead.
Yeah, before we get to the final and most exciting broadcast next week, make sure that everyone is there. I told you the live audience is very cool. So before we get to there, before we get all excited and we get to all of that, we just want to make sure we end our podcast today by saying thank you to all the brethren from the District of Los Angeles County, California, who continue to tune in. But thank you so much for your support, because without you, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish everything we've done this year. And of course, thank you to all the ministers and workers of our district. Thank you, especially to our executive producer, Kuya Manley, and of course to our station manager, Kawali Taray. And of course, thank yous to our district staff who continues to help us, our multimedia advisor, Ka Andrew Makatengdeng, our CFO overseer, Ka Pierre Perez, who continues to spam the chat. Very thankful for that too. And of course, to our assistant district minister, Ka Erwin Brillo, and most especially to our district minister, Kajin Bulan, who continues to be in our live chat and continues to support us.
And a very, very special thank you and advance Happy New Year na rin po to our SEBC CEO, our CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Iranio V. Manalo, and most of all to our most beloved Executive Minister, ang ating pong tagapamahalang pakalatan, ang kapatid na Eduardo V. Manalo. Maraming salamat po. Happy New Year po. Advance po sa inyo. Again, sir, we love you so much po. Thank you for everything that you do for us. So, Sister Bree, time to say bye. We'll see you next week, right? For more laughter, more fun,
More
more
LAC.
LAC.
Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
po.